Nearly 54% of the world's non-human primates are endangered or at risk of becoming extinct. If we don't do something now, by the year 2050, all non-human primates are going to be extinct, according to scientists. Unfortunately, the main cause of primate endangerment is actually man himself. There are things we can do through education, better economic opportunities for locals in the areas where the primates live, and the creation of national parks and sanctuaries. We can hope to reverse the primate pattern that we see. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the causes of primate endangerment, the solutions, and what you can do as Americans and as consumers to help stop this problem. So first, I'm going to talk about the sheer facts and the magnitude of the problem. In the start of the 20th century, there was believed to be 2 million chimpanzees. Now that number has dropped to 150,000. Gorillas, there's only 5,000 left in the wild, so they're in even more of a dire situation. There's also the crowned monkey. This is in Guinea, and it's being hunted at a rate that's 20 times the sustainability rate, meaning that if things aren't done soon, they're going to be gone. Their numbers have dropped from 315,000 in 1996 to a mere 15,000 today. 2 species have actually gone extinct in the 21st century, and there's many more to follow. The 2 species are red colobus species, and like I said, by 2050 it's estimated that all primates will be extinct. So there's a lot of causes for primate endangerment. One of the main causes is poaching. What that means is animals are illegally hunted or taken from their environment for whatever reason. First, I'm going to talk to you about bushmeat. A while ago, primates were eaten for sustainability purposes. People have to eat. They were available. I understand that. But there's an international market for it now, and it's a $2 billion a year industry. Nearly 8,000 primates a year, apes alone, a year are consumed. By the next 5 to 15 years, if we continue these current rates, all African apes will be extinct. And that includes gorillas, chimps, bonobos. This photo here is guenons that have been killed and are being sold in a local market. They're actually a pretty expensive commodity, so it's not even the poorest people who are doing it. We're going to talk now about the illegal pet trade. Animals are poached and stolen to be pets. This is something that in America we contribute to. $6 billion a year industry. It's the second industry on the black market compared to drugs. So that just shows the magnitude of how big it really is and how serious it is. 30,000 primates are caught each year and sold on the black market, and 25% of those are deemed to be illegal. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen the little capuchin at the San Diego Zoo, but he twitches his eyes back and forth, back and forth. He was actually rescued from the San Diego airport. He was illegally poached, and he has a nervous tic because of all of his trauma that he's been through. This photo here is a little capuchin monkey. It's living in a tiny little dog crate, and if you know anything about animals, they need room to move around, so this just really isn't doing it. As cute as it is, it's not right to take an animal like this out of its natural habitat. So poaching also has a lot to do with lab experiments, and 2/3 of experiments that are performed on animals have nothing to do with advancing human medicine or curing human diseases. So I don't think it's really necessary to use primates in those experiments. 12,000 primates are in the US right now for testing. With their numbers so low, I don't think we need to use them for medical research purposes. This photo was actually taken by a scientist who kind of, he doesn't work anymore, thank God, but he liked to take pictures of the animals he tortured. So I'm going to show you guys a little YouTube video. This video shows this video shows undercover investigation at a laboratory in the United States.
In 2008, an investigator with the Humane Society of the United States worked undercover as a laboratory assistant at one of the world's largest primate. Part of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, the New Iberia Research Center houses nearly 6,000 monkeys and more than 300 chimpanzees, an endangered species. Most of this research is for pharmaceutical companies. The main law intended to protect these animals is the Animal Welfare Act, which sets the minimum standards for the primates' care.
In 1985, 24 years ago, there were...
So that video gives you guys an idea of what really goes on behind closed doors at some of these labs. Everything you saw in that video was deemed legal by the current laws and standards. The next problem that faces primates, and the major threat to them, is deforestation.